Listen, I'm posting this too. I'm posting it. And I don't care because I want the people who get me to get me for who I am. And this is who I am. And when I come back, I'll reveal the cuteness. But for right now, it's no lip gloss, no eyeliner, no nothing. And that's the reality of how we all wake up in the morning before we start our day. So, anywho, back to my story. Hi. Let me stop playing. Alright, so welcome back to the Anomalys Closet, y'all. I know I'm looking a little rough. I just left the gym. It's November 2nd, and starting yesterday, I just started going back to the gym because, baby, that's another video. But anyway, I never have recorded the video that went along with what happened after I had lost my job, which tried to knock me off my square. So I figured, why not come on here right now as I am, because at the Anomalys Closet, we come on with the rule. Okay, I'm a normal girl, and I'm not about to stand and do my makeup all day, and I got a hair appointment. So, boom, I gotta take out these braids because, yeah, I have a hair appointment, and I was wearing a wig. And like I said, I'm regular, schmegler, degler. So anyway, getting on to what happened. Basically on, let me see, lost my job on October 11th. That following Monday, I was supposed to go and meet up with one of my girlfriends who has been very successful with starting a few businesses, and we were supposed to go over business planning and like my ideas of logo, content, things like that. I had bought my laptop out the house. I was supposed to take my camera. Thank God I did not. I had my pocketbook, of course, and I went to go and get my dogs because if you do not know, I am a professional dog walker, dog sitter. That is one of my other businesses that I do. And I went to go and get the dogs like my normal routine. I went and parked my car where I normally will park it at, which is in an area called Chestnut Hill. I do live in Pennsylvania. I do live in Philadelphia. Chestnut Hill is a part of Philadelphia. It's a nicer part of Philadelphia, so you wouldn't expect that what happened to me would have happened, but you know, it's all good. So parked my car. It sounds stupid, and believe me, I learned my lesson, but I left my stuff in my car. I covered up my pocketbook, but you can still kind of see my laptop bag right there. I actually got the video of the people who broke into my car, but went to go for my walk. I get back to my car and I see glass, and I'm like, that wasn't there when I left. Like, why does it look like glasses on my seat? My stupid, you know, I'm not even thinking. I'm just like, really? Then that's when it hits me that my laptop bag is not there, and neither is my pocketbook, right? But they left the dog bag, of course, because I didn't have anything they wanted in there. And they rummaged through all my other stuff. Like, it was everything that was in my little middle console was everywhere. They left my glasses sitting there nice and neatly. Like, oh, hey, we don't need these, but I know you can't see, so we'll leave those for you. I was a little disgruntled, but I felt like it was just another sign that I'm moving in the right direction, because I just was talking to my girlfriend about how every time you have an idea or your life is about to catapult in a different direction, you get hit with something that's like really dramatic and traumatic, and it'll make you feel like, okay, you know what, I'm not even gonna do nothing else in my life. I just want to sit here and sulk because I'm depressed, because why would they do this to me? I didn't feel that way. Like, I guess I was bummed because that was my laptop. I had my editing software on there. I was just starting to learn the editing software. I was just starting to feel comfortable with it. I had but I had added my videos to the editing software. I had edited to the point where I had liked the beginning video that you guys had seen with my last video, and now boom, I don't have my laptop. I had asked people who were in the parking lot, because it's an art center, and it's kids playing. It's like a little after school program going on. You would just never think that that would happen. So I asked people who were standing outside in front of a different area. It was like in front of the door of the art center. I said, hey, somebody broke into my car. Did you guys see anything? And the lady actually says to me, she said, well, actually somebody just broke into my car as well last week, because where I walk the dogs at is right by the woods, because I like going hiking. I like nature. So when I take them for a walk, I park somewhere that I feel like is safe, that a lot of people are at. Clearly not safe though. And I take them on these different trails. The person who was going hiking, who lives nearby, had found her wallet and looked her up and was able to call her and give her back her ID at least, but they had took all her credit cards. So those people were really nice. They helped me get the glass up as much as I possibly could out of my car. I'll insert pictures, of course. The person who works at the art center, she did run back the tapes to see whether or not she could see who had broken into my car. She had like the whole time frames of when the car had pulled up. Actually, the car had just pulled in before I had pulled in. And the thing about my instincts, right, that I was telling y'all about, my instinct when I got to the art center, I said, it's so many cars here, this is not normal. But you know, usually I'm coming to walk the dogs after I get off of work. So me being there at that time is not normal for me, right? I used to get off of work at 4:30. I would usually be at my client's house by 5. I get to the dog or to the animal, to the art center, or wherever I park the car. I get there around probably about 5:05, 5:10, because it's right down the street from her, depending on the traffic. And I go walk my dogs. Now I went to her, I think it was about 3 something when I got to her. So when I got to the art center, it's like 3:15, 3:20. I see all these cars. I see kids over here in this area with an adult. They must have been doing like some type of exercise in the middle of the field. Then there's tennis courts. There's people on the tennis courts. Then it's a playground. There's kids on the playground. Then I see kids inside of the art center. So it's a lot going on, and I saw a lot of cars. So I told myself, like, maybe we shouldn't park here today. We can go park somewhere else. But instead of following my first instinct, I parked. Now, normally where I would park at is over by the playground, where my car is clearly seen by everybody there. Unfortunately today, that parking spot was kind of taken. So I said, okay, well, I'm gonna park over here in this area, which was kind of behind everybody else. And I'll insert the clip of where my car was parked at. You cannot see it from the camera's perspective because they had like a green tarp on a gate that's blocking off the people who work at the art center and the actual people who are visiting the playground and things of that nature. The person was actually parked in the area of where I would normally park my car at, which is the reason why I didn't park my car, because they were like kind of in my spot, which I don't know why, because don't they know it's my spot? I come here every day, Monday through Friday. Well, not every day, because I do switch it up sometimes, but majority I'm there. That's the place that I consider to be a safe place to park my car. And I know that it's not like in front of anybody's house. I know that people are always there. So I'm thinking, we're good. So basically they were parked at the end. I was parked over here, they were parked over there. They got out their car. You see 2 heads, because it's a tarp blocking, so you can't really see everything. You see 2 heads go through, they look at everybody's car. They get to my car, they see my bag, they see my laptop bag, or they see my laptop bag, because you couldn't saw my bag. They saw a green bag, which was my dog's bag, and then they saw they must have saw my little laptop bag sticking out. So they pull out of their spot, back in next to me, because nobody was next to me. That's when they must have broke my window. They were there for probably about like, I would say like 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, probably rummaging and everything else. I don't know how nobody saw them. But anyway, then they pulled out, left. I go and I drop my dogs off, and my pet owner is so sweet, so kind. She comes out and she has like, you know, she's telling me that I can use like a little small broom and dustpan to get out the remaining stuff, but I already got that out with the people who were at the art center as much as I possibly could. So then she gave me bags to put on my window, so I did that because it was about to start storming. As soon as I put the bag on, it's pouring down. So I'm like, great. I still wanted to do a police report. The police station wasn't too far away from her house, but when I got to the corner of her block, it's like a little shopping center, and I saw a cop parked in there. So it's pouring down raining, but I still got out my car. Mind y'all, I had just did my hair. And you know, if you are of this ethnicity, okay, you know that once you press out this hair and it get wet, or if it's a little shimmer of water, it's over, okay? It is pouring down raining, and even though I have an umbrella, the wind is blowing. There's a whole storm going on outside. I go up to the cop car. He rolls down the window. I'm like, listen, I had called the cop over to this location. Nobody ever came. Somebody broke into my car. I just wanted to get it on file because this is not the first burglary or not the first break-in of a car at the art center. And maybe y'all should send somebody around there. I just wanted to, you know, have somebody write it down. He said, well, he was on break, but he was like, I'll do it for you. So I'm standing outside. Now this man or not, he didn't say you can get in the car or nothing. And it's fine. You know, I was happy that he was able to help me. But I give him all the information. He gives me a DC number. By this time, my ass is soaked because, as you can see, I don't know if you can see, but boom. So even though the umbrella's over my head, it was not a big umbrella. Ass is getting wet while I'm here trying to tell him all my information. Boom. I'm soaked. I'm just, my stuff is going. I'm still not feeling completely defeated, but it's just like, this is not how I foresee my day. I had liquor in the back of the car. Thank God they didn't take that. So I go home. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just drink. Because, you know, when you try to be motivated and inspired, you're like, I'm not going to be drinking like that. I'm going to make sure my head is clear. I don't want to smoke. I'm just going to be cool. That wasn't the case. So went home. Had my little drink. I told my girlfriend when I got here because she was here working from my house. I'm like, this is what happened when I left. And she's like, what? You know, like nobody can believe it. My other girlfriend called me. I tell her what happened. She comes over. We drink. We smoke. The devil's grass. And then my girlfriend who I was supposed to meet with, she calls me. So we were discussing everything. And she's like, she made me feel better. You know, like we prayed about it. And she's like, Jocelyn, at the end of the day, you still have your life. And she was like, you know, these people out here are crazy. Which they are. 110%. They're crazy as hell. So she's like, thank God you still have your life. Everything else can be replaced. You can get your license back. You can cancel your credit cards. If they use them, you can do fraud. You know, you can get another laptop. And I'm like, ouch. Ouch. Like the laptop and the editing software and like, what am I going to do? Is my ideas going to stop? Because very easily you could be inspired and something can happen and just knock you off your game. We hang up the phone. My girlfriend, because I am in a relationship with a girl, she comes in the house and I wasn't expecting her to come. She walks in with the laptop. Everybody's like, oh my God, that was so cute. And I'm like, oh my God, that was so thoughtful, because she knows that I was probably on the inside like, all right, what I'm gonna do? Because y'all, I actually had 3 laptops. So I had a laptop, a Lenovo laptop that I bought during Thanksgiving last year. Black Friday, I had bought a laptop. And it was asking me for a Microsoft key probably about like a month and a half after I was using it. And I didn't know what the heck it was talking about. So I just put it to the side. My job was offering laptops, like the old laptops that they no longer use. So I had already got one of those laptops. That's the one that I was using. Plus I had a laptop. Because, you know, when you work at these companies with computers, you may have an issue with your laptop and they'll give you a new laptop. So they had gave me a new laptop for work, but I still had all this old information on my old laptop. And they said, well, you can hold on to this and transfer it once you get home or whenever, you know, you get to a comfortable space. So I still had that other laptop, but I can't download anything onto it because, of course, this is something that comes from a company and you need administrative permission in order to download something on the computer. So I'm like, well, what else am I gonna do? I don't have no other computer. So she did buy that computer. Unfortunately, that computer was a Chrome, and the editing software that I use, you can only download on a Windows device. So I had tried to use another editing software called KineMaster, but then the computer kept on crashing because when you use this editing software, you have to have a computer that has a lot of RAM, a lot of memory, a lot of storage, and that computer was not packed the way that it would have to be if I wanted to edit on it. And that's a great computer. I was playing around with that. I still have it, thank God. But she had actually took my other computer, the Lenovo that I had, which was asking for a Microsoft key that I didn't know what it was talking about. She took that with her the next day while I was getting my window fixed. And she actually got me into the computer. So now I have, once again, 3 computers. It seems like nothing ever was missing. I had actually needed to renew my license since my birthday. My birthday was September 13th. So I did the license renewal online. I have to go take the picture again for my license when I'm gonna have my hair done today, period. And then I'm gonna go and take my picture so I don't look crazy as hell on my license every time I want to pull it out. But yeah, y'all, that's what happened to me. But this is a message of encouragement because, listen, okay? They took from me. They broke my window. I ain't got no job. You don't know about your income. I got a house. I got bills. And, you know, like, God is going to get them people. But maybe they needed something that I had more than I did. I don't know. So that's none of my business. I got my car window fixed the next day. My girlfriend had got me a laptop the same day that it was taken away from me. She fixed my other laptop the next day. Bless her heart. I downloaded the software on that computer, got back to work, right? Posted up the video, and we right back like we never left. So there you have it. But my appointment for my hair is at 11:30. It is now 10:10. Y'all having a lovely day. I'll be back to see y'all soon with my hair done. And the messed up part about it is, because I'm going back to the gym, it ain't gonna last too long. But at least it'll be healthier, because my main reason why I want to go to a hairstylist, because I've been doing my own hair for some time now, I wanted to get it trimmed. I did go to the Dominicans to get my hair trimmed. Was not a good idea. I went there, they just took my hair, combed it down, and my camera had stopped recording. Anyway, when you go to a black stylist, they take each portion of your hair and they trim it. And I also want my hair to fall a certain way when I curl it, which means it needs to be cut a little bit, you know, the right way. And I'm gonna go to this girl. I was at the hair store. No, I was at the nail salon the day that I went to go get my eyebrows tinted, because y'all know I don't got no eyebrows. So I do go and get them tinted, which is why they were so lit when you saw me in the last video, okay? And I saw this girl, she had very nice, healthy looking hair, and it was looking like it was layered a certain way in the front. And I said, well, let me see who she goes to. So I'm gonna go here today. It's called Pure, today it's called Pure Volume. It's at 5 South Eastern Road in Glenside, PA. She is a black stylist from what I can see. So we're gonna go check her out and see how she does this hair, okay? And when I come back to y'all, I'm gonna be looking refreshed and brand new. So see you soon. Have a good day. Bye. Hi. So I'm very pleased with my hair, y'all. I love it. Y'all saw me on here looking like a cracker earlier. No, I didn't do my makeup. No, I didn't find my lip gloss to finish out this video. No, none of that, okay? Just me, she, her, as she is. Yes, I'm very pleased with my hair though. She did trim my hair. Okay. You see the body. You see the volume. You see it. She trimmed it and she curled the crap out of it. But I did have to run a lot of errands, and it was a little bit hot today for October Day. Or actually for November Day, because it's November 2nd. But overall, I'm pleased. So, I know I was on here looking a little crazy earlier, but you see the difference now. I hope that y'all have a great day. I'm tired, I'm sleepy. I feel like this day has just, I've done a lot, and I'm ready to take a nap. So I'll see y'all later. All right, peace. Trust is that's about to let us know.